Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical. We are on the way to Richmond. A little bit later start than we wanted to get, but what the hell. Now it's interesting because I noticed that some people have pulled out some people pulled out on just gut feelings, and some people, they don't feel it's worth the risk. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, oh, you fucking whore. I hate this fucking magnet. Am I still recording? Yeah, fucking whore. But anyway, sorry about my language, you whores. Just kidding. But, yeah, traffic's flowing pretty good. I'm sure it's going to get really shitty when we get closer to Richmond. But, I had a bunch of profound shit to say and now I can't remember it. Fuck. I'm not a morning person. So, what the hell was I going to say? God damn it. This is about the most boring fuck. Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you look at the comments on my last video about this thing, read some of the comments, and it's kind of sad how, and it's actually dangerous, how so many liberals, and I'm sure I'm right when I assume they're liberals, start conflicting issues. You got one guy that said something like, and I'm paraphrasing, oh, how's it feel to be worried about the cops shooting you? Now you know what it's like to be a black, an African American. Are people that fucking dense that they don't realize that this issue of constitutional rights, and in this case the Second Amendment, this applies to everybody, man. Whether you're a liberal, whether you're a Chinese humpback dwarf, that immigrated to America, who in their right mind would want to give up any rights? It makes no fucking sense to me. Everybody should be united. And if they're not, they're completely brainwashed and they're a danger to themselves and to the future of this country. I said before, the last thing I want to do right now, at my age and with my physical condition, is to go stand around a bunch of fucking people that have a potential to get fucking mowed down by one side or the other, or to have some false flag shit go up, or to have an Antifa guy crack me in the fucking head with a pipe. But, if I don't go there, everything that's going to happen is going to happen anyways. I'm just going to be another dot in the crowd. And what I was telling my buddy is, that's important to be another dot in the crowd, because the dots in the crowd are there for a reason. And if one dot is going to take a risk for the future of this country and my children and grandchildren, then I ought to fucking take the same risk. And I'm not chewing anybody out for not going, but what I am saying is, try to fucking not be so ignorant. Now, I'm sure a lot of these guys are like ex-cons that could never carry a weapon anyways, and if I can't carry one, I don't want anyone to carry one. That's one thing. But if you're just fucking repeating all this liberal bullshit that you see on fucking Morning Joe about how fucking, or with Elizabeth Warren, who fucking under no circumstances wants anyone to have guns except her security people, that's fucking terrible, man. I mean, you're setting yourself up. If there's ever been a time for the left and right to unite, it's right now. It's right now, because we're talking about rights. And as long as you have freedom, you should never, under any theory, want to give that freedom away. No matter what the fuck somebody promises you. Hitler made promises. Talk to some of the people in Australia that wish to God they never gave their gun rights away. When you give your fucking rights away, you never get them back. That history has proved that for as long as I can fucking research. Nobody ever willfully gave up our fucking freedom and then got it back later because they realized it was a mistake. So the time to stand up is now. And if you're not going to stand up in a place like this where there's potential danger, you need to fucking stand up with your voice. You need to speak up. And if you're too ignorant and all you can think about is, now the fucking white people get a dose of what it's like to be, then you need to start fucking read. If you can't read, have somebody next to you that knows how to read you some shit, because you're ignorant. Anyways, I'm gonna fucking save my fucking film. That's old school shit. I'm gonna save my film that I got. I got a roll of film in my fucking phone for future videos. I'm gonna focus on driving. In the meantime, you guys stay safe, and I'll see you out in front. LMS Tactical, I'm out.